Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to an episode of Counterline. Alright, so today we got a couple things going on. We have a little bit of fertilizing to do, because if I come into... There's a great demand for sunflowers, which we have like very few of. Although Crisco is worth more than Moore Co-op apparently. Anyhow, let's go here. This is what I'm looking for. So, we got field 10 for fertilized. I think it actually needs to be fertilized one more time. Yeah, so field 10 has been planted, sorry, not fertilized. It needs to be fertilized, is what I should say. And we have field 33 that needs to be planted, and field 8, which needs to be planted as well. And I think field 8 needs another dose of fertilizer. Yes, it does as well. So, gonna do a little bit of fertilizing today, and go from there, basically. So, also, before I forget, I also paid off the loan that we had. So we don't have any loan anymore. So all the money I borrowed, I paid back, I don't know when, recently at least. And if you recall, we also put the new silo down last episode, I believe, or maybe the episode before that. I can't remember, so. Anyhow, do we have it set up properly? Yes. Okay, cool. We're going to start from the bottom corner over here, and we'll go from there. I have progress time to day 6, and the grass is still not ready, so I guess the grass will be ready probably in the late spring, not early spring, late spring it seems like, so, which is fine, I guess. I wasn't expecting it to be ready super early. Now, even with the new course generation, it still misses bits, as you can see here. I may have to update once again to the new version of Courseplay again, in order to potentially fix some of these problems, because it's still a new system for the most part, so that's probably good there. So we'll see what happens there. So remember, this is the fertilizer we actually made in with our fertilizer machine maker thing. I'm surprised it missed such a huge chunk in that corner there. That's such an odd corner, whether it's for the AI extension or if it's for Courseplay. That one corner is just like the death of all the automated solutions. I think it's because it's such a sharp corner. If it were more of a gradual turn, I don't think it'd have nearly as much of a problem, but because it's a sharp turn, that's why running into so much trouble. And also, other little side thought, because we don't have any grass to harvest, our cows are still not at peak efficiency because we don't have any grass at all to give them. I did see a mod actually that would add hay to the feed, so you could add hay instead of grass. I've been messing around with something. I don't know. This map does have multi-fruit, but I don't know what I've done. But apparently I've disabled it somehow. I don't know how, but apparently I've disabled it. So I have to kind of look into that to see what's what. Because none of the extra fruits are being registered on this map, so I don't know what the deal is there. So it might be something. It's definitely something I did. I just don't know what that would be, which is kind of bizarre actually. So maybe it's from extended use of the seasons mod. I don't know. You know, anything's possible at this time. All right, let's make a turn here. Anything is possible. You can have any kind of weird issues from anything these days. Could be a mod conflict of some sort. I'm not sure. All right, let's make this turn here. There we go. So this should be phase 3 of fertilization. We're gonna miss this little tiny bit here. I'm not worried about it. Some people would be worried about it, but I'm like, it's all good. It's a little tiny strip area. In real life, it's very rare that you're gonna get every single inch of your field, so I'm not too worried about it in in the game here. So one of the nice things is having the Very Width mod, which allows you to spread fertilizer wider than the typical. So this is usually this is a 24 meter wide fertilizer spreader, but with that mod, it allows you to spread up to 50 meters wide, and it allows you to increase the spread for manure as well to a larger width, which is kind of neat. It only works with manure spreaders and fertilizer spreaders. It doesn't work with sprayers, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Also, I finished cultivating / plowing field 11, so that has been done. It took actually quite a long time. A lot longer than I anticipated, actually. It's almost like I needed 2 tractors doing the same activity in order to kind of be as efficient as possible, but it's all good. When you have 9 days in the spring, you have lots and lots of time. So I'll have to update my version of Courseplay. I know there's a new version of Courseplay out. This is version 1.5.3. I think there's 1.7 something now. So I will have to keep an eye out for that one. I'll have to get around to doing that soon. Because I know there is a new version of it out now. So there we go. Make this turn here. There we go. See how that looks. That's not too bad actually. Not going to miss much. Actually, the only part we'll miss is that little tiny corner right there, and that's it. Looks like nice. So the 50-meter spread on the fertilizer, you definitely notice how long things take. What I mean by that is it takes a lot less time now, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, I don't know if you know what could possibly disable the multi-fruits. Let me know in the comments below. I'd be kind of curious. Maybe Shy Wizard knows. I don't know. He seems pretty smart when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I went through a whole season. I don't know. I have to see if it's for the same for all of my county line saves, because I had another save which was like my backup save before I switched over to Seasons mod. I have to check to see if that's doing the same thing. So it might be something to do with like the registering of the new fruit, something. So like if I went into here and it's saying unknown fill types, I don't know if that is part of the issue or not. So it might be. It might be part of the issue. I don't know why we're getting that though. Yeah, I don't know. Anything, it could be anything really. But I don't know why we're all of a sudden getting that issue and it's not registering those fruits at all. Now again, it could just be because I've been fiddling with things, which is entirely possible. Because when you start fiddling with things, that's when you start breaking things. And obviously that's what's happened here basically. I've broken the mod somehow. Or I should say the map, not say the mod, the map. But I don't know. I might have to go through the XML and see what's what, or just maybe I should copy and paste another XML, because with the additional fruits Lua file, you should be able to add any kind of fruits. I don't know if the textures are as important of an issue. Perhaps they are. Curious. Maybe what I should try to do is re-download the original county line and see if that makes a difference or not. Because I think the only thing I did is I have it in a folder as opposed to being zipped. But they say, you know, one of the warnings they give you when you load something that's unzipped, they're like, well, be careful, because if you want to use this for multiplayer, it's not going to allow you to do it. So it's a huge map though. 1 gigabyte map, that's just ridiculous. It's huge. 1 second, coffee break. Should have warmed up my coffee. It's gotten cold on me now. Maybe that's what I'll do. I will come back, finish this field up, and we'll have some hot coffee. Be back in a moment. Alright, just finishing up the last little strip here. It's kind of a weird strip because we have this change in the field here. So what's going to be interesting is it going to let me keep fertilizing as I go across this other field here? It might say that we don't own the field, so, or GPS might decide it wants to turn, which is also the case apparently. So this is a scenario where the 50 meters doesn't work so well, so like you can actually change it on the fly as well, but I generally don't, just because I forget to change it back often. So there we go, get that field done here, and I think we have one more field to do, if memory serves here. So one of the nice things is you can actually, I think I have this, I forget how I have it set up. Yeah, this one does have, field 10 does have a course set up. And it's interesting, I've been kind of comparing some of the old courses I had in comparison to the new ones, and you can actually see the difference in the way the course is generated, just in terms of like the orientation of which way it's going. Like, you don't have to set it up for, there we go, get that little strip there, you don't have to set it up for like northwest, east, south, and that, all those things, so you can kind of see the direction it's going. So if I show you, I'll show you the difference between the two, just so you can see. Let's see here. Field 33, southwest heading north. Okay, so here's southwest heading north, just to generate the course, just so you can see what it looks like here. So that's what it looks like when you do it that way. And then if I do it with this current location. We want to do one headland, and we'll do it after. I want to use 33. Watch how it changes. So see how more efficient that is now? And that's that new generation, so I think it's fantastic. I don't believe 33 needs to be fertilized. Let's verify that one moment. 33 does not. 8 definitely does though. So let's go do that real quick here. Alright, so I got the fertilizer spreader going on field 8 there. And there's one thing I want to pick up before I forget about it. It's an auger wagon, so it's a specific one for seeds and fertilizer. It doesn't say that here, but we can actually do it. You can put fertilizer in here too. So let's go ahead and pick that guy up right there. So it is a gooseneck style trailer. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that. And we can use it with our semi-truck, and let me just check here. No, I'm not looking for those trucks. I'm looking for these ones. I got a 450 here. Wide tires, chrome, ranch. I don't know if this has a gooseneck in it. I'll have to double check that off camera there. But we could get something like that and change out our truck. But I know this truck will work with it. So we can use it with a gooseneck. Not ideal, of course. Yeah, it's not ideal. It definitely works, though. In reality, I'm not sure. It's possible to have this style of trailer, the one that we just bought. It's possible to have that style of trailer. Let's just bring it back to the farm here. It's possible to have this style of trailer to work with a semi attachment in real life. Not super common, but it can be done. So we're running under the assumption it's that style. But this will work here. If we'd take a closer look at it, at the attachment here, it's definitely a gooseneck style where you just drop it on a hitch in your truck bed. But magically, this will work as well in this game. Ta-da! So that will also work. Let's just check the other truck real quick. I'm just kind of curious now. Let's just lease it briefly here. It's only 10 grand, so just lease it and see if it has the I haven't even seen this truck. I've had it for a while now, just never actually picked it up. It's got the, oh, it does have that, so we could actually use this. Tires look not too bad. It's a 450. Nice. I think this came from Mod Hub, to be honest with you. It's not too bad on the inside, actually. Okay, maybe we'll use this truck then. So, where's our other truck here? Let's change out this truck, because this one does not have a gooseneck. I don't think I even have a version with a gooseneck, to be honest with you. Maybe I do, actually. I have a couple versions of this Dodge. I think maybe this one has the gooseneck setup in it. A Dunch New specifically. So, let's load this guy up, and we'll take him to... this would be the... let's see, what's it called? The Shop Sell Loop. And I think it's somewhere around here. I don't know where the actual starting point is. Let's see where it goes. Oh, okay, sweet. Right there. So we will send this guy to the shop and sell him, and then we will pick up the other truck there. Ooh, a little chop there. It's gonna stop here. 1 second. This is the reason why I'm kind of just holding here for a moment, because I know it's gonna do this right here. Alright, 1 second, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so our truck is just coming up here to the shop. We'll go ahead and sell this one and upgrade our truck to a newer style, one that can support the gooseneck, which would be good. Let's go ahead and sell that. Yes, we would like to sell that for 11 grand. Thank you very much. Now the question is, do we lease or do we buy the other truck? In reality, well, that's a nice one too, actually. In reality, this probably is better leased, because if you look at the leasing price, like even per day, this is a $100,000 truck. In real life, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's going to make a difference. So base cost is that. So per operating hour, we're not going to put many hours in this truck at all, I suspect. And a per day cost. So this is going to be, it's going to take me like what, 10 months, more than 10 months, or to get up to like that price. But we guess we are going to use 10 months. I guess it would be 10 days. Sorry, not 10 months. 10 days. Because it's 9 days. Oh, maybe actually it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's still cheaper to lease it for a while. But I don't know. I'm always like debating. Do I buy something? Do I lease something? I'm always up in the air. I'm like, Yeah, I don't know. Let me think about this for a moment. So, after doing some quick math, I found out it's going to be roughly about $25,000 a year, assuming it's this price. So that's just on the per day. So after 4 years, or 4 seasons, we will have gotten to this stage right here. So it might be worth buying it. And if I want to put options on it too, let's say I want chrome, because chrome is awesome. Hopefully it looks good. And we'll go for the ranch design, because heck, why not? Main color, I think we'll go for a green. Maybe not this green. This green looks kind of funny. The white looks good on the truck though. Let's go for red. Let's go for this color, red. I believe Donald has a truck like that color. But I think it's like a F-150 King Ranch, I believe, not a 450. So anyways, I think this one's from Mod Hub if memory serves. So we're just gonna buy this truck, because looking at the cost of it over time, it's probably gonna be cheaper. Just to keep it on hand, so let's go ahead and buy it. We have the money for it anyway, so. And we can always sell some crop. Let's go ahead and purchase that for 100 grand. It's an expensive toy. Where is it here? Ah, there it is. Let's go take a look at it. This is the ranch style with chrome tires. Not too bad. Check the rear tires here. Not too bad. It's got the, ooh, it's even got the box in the back. That's pretty slick. I wonder if that has any errors associated with that one. Let me just double check this. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Looks like, no. That's pretty slick. That's the ranch style. Mirrors work. That's pretty good. It's got a sunroof. Work position. I guess this will automatically pick up bales as well, if I am reading this correctly. That's kind of interesting. So I guess you can put a bale in the back here, or maybe on top. I don't know. Let's listen to the engine real quick here. Nice. That is pretty cool. I'm not digging the ranch style though, to be honest with you. Just looking at it, I'm like, maybe not the ranch style, because I don't like the roof rack on it. Customize. No, just normal. There we go. That looks better for me. It takes off the box in the back. That's a shame. I want to take off just the top part and leave the box. Well, we'll keep it like this for the time being. There you go. 450 King Ranch. That's pretty slick. Like I said, I believe this is on... Hopefully it doesn't do that weird seat thing. It's not too bad. The interior is not amazing, but it could use a little work. But overall, it's pretty slick. There you go. This will work with our Meridian seed trailer now too, which is nice. And before I forget, let's put this into group 5. There we go, group 5. So that's the truck category there. And let's take it back to the main farm there, and I'll show you what we're going to use it for. Alright, just got back to the main farm here, and this truck goes pretty fast. I just figured out. It does about 130, 135. This is what we're going to use this truck for. So, in the event that our fertilizer runs out, or our fertilizer buggy runs out of fertilizer, we'll be able to, let's close the gate there. We'll be able to use this as a way of keeping it stocked. So, if you're looking for this Meridian, that's from American Eagle Modding, by the way. I believe it's just under trailers, I want to say. So, let's come up here, take the cover off here, and I'll show you how it can be used. I don't think we have a lot of fertilizer. Can we only go on the one side? Looks like we can only go on the one side there. Okay, so let's line up a bit better here. But Donald, he's the one who found this mod for me. The truck I'm referring to, at least. And it is pretty sweet, so thanks again, Donald. Okay, well, apparently we're stuck on the corner here. I guess it's the, oh geez, what are these things called? No idea what the name of this thing is. Foot plate is what I want to call it, but it's not the name. Not the appropriate name. Is it really colliding on it? I guess we can put the 4-wheel drive on. That's weird. I don't know what it must be colliding on something. Like, I don't know what. Anyways, we'll fill up this trailer here. And how much do we actually have in here? I got 14%. So we have it on automatic filling. So as soon as we go underneath this, it'll just fill up automatically, which is the reason why it's just filling up like it is there. Wonder what it's getting stuck on. That's kind of strange. Let's just see if we can set it up a bit better here, because it looks bizarre. I wonder how Courseplay would handle backing up this thing. I'm sure it would give it just a heck of a time. Oh, there we go. That's still going all the way through the trailer. Oh, well, can't fix that, unfortunately. There we go. Get this filled up here. Check on our fertilizer. How's he doing here? Not too bad. So of course this was generated with a new course, with the new course generation system, which is why it seems like it's amazing. In my opinion, at least. It seems that way, at least. They did a good job. One thing I was kind of confused about, when I used the Cultiplow to generate a course on this particular field, it went like, I showed you that last time, it went like this, all the way down the field. I don't know why, but it seems like it'd be more efficient to go, you know, this way, up and down the field, but Courseplay decided to do what it wants to do there. There we go. So we can use this as an overloader to load our seed and or our fertilizer here, so kind of makes it a bit more efficient. And now we are cash strapped once again. Let's check out prices. Ooh, that's a good price for that's a really good price actually for soybeans. Let's go ahead and capitalize on that right now. Yeah, it's a darn good price. Where's our truck here? Let's back this up here a little bit. There we go. And that was to ConAgra, if memory serves. There we go. And I believe we have a course for that one already. Let's go sell ConAgri. And we'll just go through here and just do a little U-turn here, because the way this course is set up is a bit different. And the one thing I don't like about this trailer is it seems to do that a lot, and I don't know why. It wants to like double over itself. We want soybeans is what we're looking for here. So let's sell some soybeans. There we go. We want just one load. Just one, because we only have one. And first waypoint there. And what should happen is it should just kind of figure out where it needs to be. Should be in the keyword here, of course. This guy's almost full here, which is good for us. Our fertilizer buggy is at 66%. Now, the one thing I don't think we have is a place to store this fertilizer, because I double checked and I don't believe that our building that we have, this guy, will take fertilizer, according to what I'm seeing here at least. It might store it, I don't know. But what I'd like to have is one of those, I think there's a silo. There used to be silos from the UPK mod where you could store fertilizer, but I haven't seen any of those as of yet, so I don't know what the deal is there. So there we go, this is full now. A little bit of a stutter there. There we go, so now we can use this truck to haul our fertilizer around should we need to. I think we're all done with the fertilizer. Probably gonna need seed more than anything else now. Soybeans is full, excellent. But I'll show you this how this is gonna work. We'll head down to their field just so I can demonstrate the system. If anybody watched 3% on Netflix, it's actually a show in Portuguese, I think. It was one of the Netflix originals. Anyways, that series is all about, you know, getting to the 3%, and they always refer to the process. So that's when in my mind, that's why I was saying the system. It's like that. Now, what you could do is you could set up a system where you have Courseplay drive around all your fields and just kind of stop at various places. In order to fill your fertilizer buggies and or seed buggies or seeders or fertilizer spreaders. So let me just demonstrate here. Put this out to the side like so. And then I'm going to grab this guy real quick here. Let him finish this turn. And let's say it's empty, for argument's sake. And then what I would do is I would come around. Is this going to be... Ah, that's going to be interesting. So let's come around this side over here. Not hit the side. Oh, that's a huge bump. Let's lift up the case here, or lift up the cover, make the turn, and what we should see happening is this guy getting filled. Now you could set up this, do this with Courseplay too. It is possible. And now, do I have to press anything for it to do that? I guess maybe you do have to open cover, work position, pipe out. Oh, maybe that's not going to work the way I want it to. It should. I don't know why it's not. Oh, that is painful. You know what you know what's probably not allowed? So this, I'm guessing, this fertilizer spreader does not have a overloader script on it, so it can't be overloaded, which is kind of annoying. So we have this now, and it cannot be used in this way. That's a bit frustrating. Twin stars slipping. Ah, obviously it decided to run into the guardrails. That is pretty common stuff. Let's get this guy back on track here. There he goes. So yeah, that's a bit of a shame. So that's the way it's supposed to work. But I'm guessing the reason why it won't work is because, let's try O. Oh no, you need to press O, but it doesn't tell you that. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well it does work. Okay, that's good. That's bizarre that I have to do it like that. Whoa, that's costing me money? Why is that costing me money? That's confusing. Or why am I making money from that? Is more the point. Oh no, no I'm not. Just realized, I was like, what the heck? What's going on here? No, it's because the other guy's selling soybeans. I'm like, how am I making so much money from this? It makes no sense at all. Oh goodness. Nope, that's definitely this guy here. Oh, that's weird. No, keep selling. Don't stop. We made 90,000 so far. And let's see how much we make from this other half here. It's because I tabbed to this truck. Sometimes it does weird things when you tab to it in the middle of something. I've discovered, at least. I don't know why, but it just seems to do that. Okay, so that was 90,000, or yeah, 90,000 I believe. Or maybe it was 100,000 plus 80,000, so there, 180,000 roughly. That is pretty good. There we go. So pipe in. I guess it just needs to. That's weird that it has that set up that way. So I guess if you had this set up with Courseplay, it probably would work fine, I guess. But it's weird that you have to do that like that. So I don't know. I'll never understand. And there's a huge bump right here. I don't know why. Anyhow, that's that. Let's send him back on his way here. Let him finish up this. And it'll be good to go. Anyways, apparently 30 minutes has gone past. I did not realize that already. Anyways, my name is Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you do, want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Counterline. Remember, if you want to get this Meridian, it's on American Eagle Modding. I believe this one is on modhub.us, if memory serves. So, anyways, catch you guys later.